Welcome back to News First. Because of the island's dengue outbreak, the Guam Environmental Protection Agency is expediting the processing of insect repellents to increase their availability. Under the law, GEPA is tasked with ensuring that insecticides and repellents sold on Guam comply with U.S. EPA regulations. But although GEPA is speeding up the process, Nick Lee, the agency's spokesperson, says that they are not relaxing their requirements for allowed repellents. For example, repellent products must have both an EPA registration number and an EPA established number.
The other thing that you want to look out for is if there is no English language on the directions that tell you how to apply it, or that tell you what the active and inactive ingredients are. That's another red flag as well. So you want to be especially careful with products that claim to kill or repel.
As for businesses selling insecticides and repellents, Guam EPA requires that a notice of arrival must be filed with the agency prior to their importation into the island, in accordance with Guam law. Lee also adds that GEPA has the power to shut down businesses that do not comply with requirements. In other news, Guam Homeland Security and Office of Civil Defense are inviting the community to the grand finale of National Preparedness Month, or NPM, on September 28th at the Agana Shopping Center. This year's theme is Prepared, Not Scared. GHS OCD Whole Community Preparedness Program Manager Jamie Cruz and Public Information Officer Jenny Gamindi Blas say they are working with local and federal emergency partners to showcase Guam's emergency management capabilities this coming weekend. They also encourage the community to develop preparedness plans and communicate during emergencies. Cruz and Blas add that they have reached out to more schools this year to instill the importance of preparation for all different types of disasters.
You can expect to see a lot of our partners coming out. We have the Guam Fire Department, Police Department, we have our military partners, some of our even nonprofit partners coming out to showcase what they do to prepare for and respond in disasters. We really try to get out to the elementary schools and kind of have the children help us get that information about preparedness up to their parents and start talking about it in the home. The point of National Preparedness Month is to use this time, this downtime when there's no disaster, to prepare for all hazards. So we really wanted to instill that in the children.
The event will be held at the Agana Shopping Center this coming Saturday from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Up next, Crime Stoppers with GPD spokesman Sergeant Paul Tapau reaches out to the community for help in solving this week's unsolved crime.
Afide, I'm Sergeant Paul Tapau, your Guam Crime Stoppers Coordinator. Now this is your Crime of the Week. On Monday, September 3rd, our officers from the Hagåtña Precinct Command entertained a robbery complaint that occurred on Route 10 by Nana's Court in Barragata. Now the preliminary police report suggests that around 8 o'clock in the morning, the victim secured from work at the House of Liberty game room in Barragata and offered a ride to an unknown man who was a customer from the establishment. While in transit, the male suspect reached over and grabbed the victim, forcing the victim to pull over. During the course of the struggle, the suspect was able to take the victim's wallet and fled towards Nana's Court. The victim only described the suspect as being possibly local. Now, the Guam Police Department and the Guam Crime Stoppers is asking the help from the community relative to this case. If anyone has any information, you're encouraged to submit a tip online at guam.crimestoppersweb.com. All tips will remain completely confidential, and a cash reward of up to $1,000 could be paid if the information provided leads to an arrest and a grand jury indictment. Your call does make a difference.
Destiny Cruz and Leo Payuma are standing by for your Thursday weather and sports updates. But a little later, stick around to find out how you can win official merchandise from the hit ABC shows How to Get Away with Murder and A Million Little Things right here on the News Desk. Don't go away.
Happy day, Marianas. Welcome to your local weather forecast. I'm Destiny Cruz, and thanks for tuning in. Well, I hope you all enjoyed this day so far as we experienced hot and rainy weather. Mostly covered skies along with scattered showers and thunderstorms made their way into the Marianas, and we are likely to see similar weather patterns for tonight through Sunday. Temperatures throughout the day rose to 86 degrees as subtle northeast winds breezed through the island at 5 to 15 miles per hour. Tonight's low is our usual 77 degrees with subtle east to southeast winds. Jumping ahead to tomorrow, we can look out for breezy south winds to cool us down as temperatures tomorrow are expected to rise to around 86 degrees. So be sure to stay hydrated in this heat. Similar weather is expected on Saturday with lighter south winds at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Highs throughout the day are expected to reach 87 degrees with lows in the evening at 77. It's looking like we've got a cloudy rest of this week ahead of us, so let's try not to miss the sun too much, and let's make the most out of this weekend. And that wraps up today's weather report. Have a great rest of your evening, and be sure to tune in next time for more updates. Adios.